Hello, hello, hello. We're back with another update. It is day 60. We just got Yaga the Insatiable. Uh, Probably... Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I need champions for Skinwalker's Faction Wars. And I need something that can kill the first boss. And I was just thinking about that. I totally forgot I was going to get him. You know what? I will probably take him up to level 40, maybe even level 50, to see if he can beat that boss. Because that would be nice. That's like a main focus on the account right now. So cool, we got Yaga. Other things, Hold on, gotta set my timers. We're keeping track of our sparring pit. 51 minutes. So I claimed a set of 2 stars from sparring pit today that are all, you know, these guys here. So yeah, dude, sparring pit was such a good choice. Holy crap, I've got so much benefit out of that. I know I say that like every video, but it's true every video. So yeah, that's cool. Let's check our... Physics is gonna be nice. Let's check our soul merchant here. Nothing I'm too interested in. I don't even know what I'm looking for at the moment, to be honest. I have started to think about like what's the champion I'm gonna want to like invest my souls in, because I think it'd be really good to focus on like one champion, trying to get like 6 stars or something. But yeah, it's I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe Lydia or something, but I don't know. That's just so far down the line. Let's not worry about that right now. Okay, market. We'll set a timer on that. Nothing in here I want. Okay, other things. Arena's going well. We've just been farming. Claim the tokens from tag team today. Let's refresh this. I'll have to check my quests before I run arena in case I have, or I definitely will have. See which one I need to do. Other things, clan vs clan is coming to an end later tonight. My clan is currently losing, barely. Man, it's crazy. You just don't get any points for anything at low levels. Oh, hey, look. I got my personal rewards up to this. I've been debating, I'm like, what do I want to do? How do I want to spend my energy? And like, do I want to use any gems to try and get any of these personal rewards? The thing that definitely has me very torn is we're getting a 3x speed event with the Dragon Tournament. And I'm like a little bit tempted to just go ham and blow like all of my gems farming Dragon during the 3x. I kind of think I might, like, especially, I don't know. I wonder if I can get a team that can run with like 4-man so that I can level food while I'm there. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if I told you guys I did the fusion yesterday or the day before. Either way, fusion's done, so that's out of the way. Clan quests, we did finish another elite clan quest to get increase attack, so we can go ahead and spend this. Again, we're looking for an accuracy banner lords banner. Dwarf ring, no thank you. Okay, 5-star barbarian. We'll check that in a second. Sacred order, 5-star or 6-star. Sorry, both of those were 6-star. Undead, 5-star. Last one. Here we go. Dark elves. Damn, we're gonna actually run into another scenario where we have leftover clan gold. Oh, that's because of the CVC. Okay, so we want to check the sacred order. What do we got? Defense. Oh, you can't see it. What am I moving? There we go. We'll put me on the other side. Defense, speed with the defense substat. Not bad. Cool. Could be good. I'm not going to roll it right now. I'm trying to conserve my silver. One of the things I was doing is I did level up some gear on my armor. In particular, I got his gloves to 6-star and his boots to 6-star. So I have this armor that's like pretty decent now. 160 speed, 208 accuracy. But I did that because I was like planning on like trying my spider strat, my spider cheese strat. I'll just tell you what it is. So basically, the idea behind the spider cheese is that you put the slowest champion in the game, which is like a novitiate or a satyr or something at 83 speed. You put them in 4-piece swift parry, and then if the swift parry procs, they get unkillable, right? And then you use frost skin to constantly deplete their turn meters, to basically so that so if you don't know Froskin's ability, he basically has this heal, right? It fully depletes the target ally's turn meter, heals the ally equal to 50% of the turn meter lost. And so the idea is you run like 2 frost skins, and you run them fast enough so that once the swift parry puts the unkillable up, they just keep dropping the turn meter, and then basically the spiderlings will just hit that swift parry character over and over and over again. It'll never take a turn, so it'll stay unkillable forever. Your 2 armigers are just rapid firing off all the turn meter on the boss, and so basically the boss never gets a turn, the spiderlings never hit anything but the unkillable champion, and it takes a while and eventually you finish. So that was the strategy, and I've been messing around with it. I was like, okay, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna put some books in, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm like, you know what, before I do that, let me use one of my other free-to-play accounts that I don't really play that much anymore and build that and see if it actually works. So I tried it, and I kind of got it to work, and I think I could get it to work if I was like on that account and serious about making it. I could get it to work, but I don't think I can do it on this account because you just need so much speed on the armigers to get stop the spider from taking the turn. Just 2 armigers alone is not really enough. So also the speed requirements on these guys is like actually really, really high. I was having them at like 250 speed, and they still were sometimes letting the other guy take a turn. So what I'm thinking I need to do actually is put them in get them like really fast in a relentless. Is that no, not relentless? Reflex set. Do I have any reflex gear on this? Yeah, this reflex set here that'll have a 40% chance to reduce the random skill cooldown. I think if I put them like in some super quick, damn, I actually have like some okay relentless or reflex. If I put them in super quick reflex, I think that would work, and then they just be, well, as long as, because they only have 1 skill, right? So they'd be proccing that cooldown like pretty often, and that would help. But I just don't think I can build that with the gear I have on this account right now. So it would have been really cool if it worked. It would have been fun. I still might do it, but I'm gonna have to do a bunch of stuff first. Like, it's not something I can do right now. It's not something I'm gonna be able to do in the next couple of days. So I don't know. I got to figure out an alternative to spider, which I don't know what it's going to be. One thing I've thought about is like Delaja. If I bring in Delaja, maybe the right call is to take Zephyr Sniper to 40, or not to 40, to 60. Delaja has this nice ability to decrease the attack on the enemies, and that would help a lot. Actually, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I put the decrease attack in there, and with my Armiger and my Broadmaw and my Deacon, I can actually keep the boss's turn meter down pretty well, I think, with 1 Armiger, especially when he's like running at 200 plus speed and relentless. I think we can keep the boss's turn meter down, and then keep the decreased attack up on the spiderlings. It's on a 3-turn cooldown though, so she would need to be quick. Well, it's just 2-turn duration with 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, it might work. Actually, yeah, that should work. So yeah, the idea would be keep up a decreased attack and like try and get through it that way. That might work. Honestly, that might be worth a shot. But I think at this point, like, we're not going to be able to get Arbiter in the next 3 days, which is what I would need if I was going to have like the world record, at least as far as I'm aware. So I think we just focus on other things. I started talking about the Dragon Tournament. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but basically Dragon Tournament. Oh yeah, I did mention it. It's 3x speed drops, so I'm going to go ham, I think, farming Dragon. I'm debating whether I want to max the gem mine now or I want to hold on to my gems. I really should max the gem mine, but I'm torn. I don't know. So I've been making a list of like all of the faction wars that I need and like trying to figure out like what champions I can use to actually beat faction wars. Hold on, my energy's getting full. Let me queue off a fight. So I've been thinking about that in terms of like, okay, who do we actually want to level up? Oh, actually, was I going to level up 3 stars? I think I was going to level up 3 stars. Ready for our next set. Yeah, the ones from the Sparring Pit are going to probably take like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, I've been thinking about, okay, who do I need and like how high a level. I was just talking yesterday how I had like 4 Ogrins, like one was level 40 and then like 3 level 30s, and that was not good enough to get through it. So the question then becomes like, do we build one of those level 40s to level 50, or do I do something a little different? Do I like build 2 level 40s? I mean, I guess in theory I could build 4 level 40s for the cost of 1 level 50, right? So would that be better, or would 1 level 50 be better? I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that's my main focus, and I think I just have to abandon my spider ambitions for now. I mean, at the very worst case scenario, right? We have Direct Star in 60 days, 2 months. That's a long time. I don't want to wait that long. Oh, this is tricky, man. This is super tricky. I feel like maybe Zephyr Sniper. The thing about the Zephyr Sniper strat is it's a big investment, right? Like, I got to take her up to level 60. Although, to be fair, I kind of want to take her up to level 60 anyway, because once I get through Spider, she's a great champ to put in a shield, or not a shield, a stun set for like Doom Tower, right? I don't know. I would say, tell me what you think I should do in chat, but you're probably not going to see this video until after it's already done. What's my advanced quest today? The other thing is, like, I've only missed Faction War boss advanced quests like a couple of times in a month or 2 months. So it's not that big of a deal. It's not like I'm losing out on that like every day, you know. It's pretty rare, and we are like, and every time we add like one more, because the thing is in order for us to fail that quest, we have to have both 2 factions that we can't complete open at the same time. It's actually a good point. I guess one faction I can just completely ignore, actually, because I will always, as long as I can do all but one, I can always leave one faction open and not worry about it. So like the fact that we just got Lizardmen, I can't remember if we got Lizardmen open, or we killed the boss in that. So, you know, that's taken care of. Now it's like, you know, there's only a handful left. Like, okay, Bannerlords today will be good. Shadowkin, you know what? Maybe I should try to rebuild my Gembo. What did I build? I built this guy. I decided not to build him. I think what's gonna happen if I just run this? Maybe I should build out my Genbo and lifesteal and like see what happens. Because honestly, he might be okay if I put him in lifesteal. If I could, like, every faction I can add like dramatically reduces the probability that we get a mission that we can't finish. And then actually once I have like just one, like, once I can kill the boss, right? Once we have the advanced quests on lock, I actually want to focus more heavily on like one faction. Like, I'd rather have one faction farming at the max level and all the other factions just capable of doing the boss than like all the factions farming at like a mid-level, if that makes sense. Because it's like one 6-star glyph is worth a lot more than a whole bunch of 4-star glyphs, especially at endgame. Like, you really, when you're talking about like maxing out your characters to the like absolute limit, the best in slot glyph is what you need. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 of the 4-star glyphs. It's like you need 6-star glyphs. I don't care about 4-star glyphs. I have, you know, more of them than I'll ever need. So, you know, that's... Hey, did we just clear this? Isn't this a new clear? Did I just never try that before? Let's see what happens if we get to the boss here. Maybe we'll already be able to beat this boss. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh, that's why we're clearing it. It's because I have all of these other 3-stars in the team now that are level 30, so they didn't die, which means they were able to tank hits for Genbo for a lot longer than they normally would. That's what happened. So even though they don't have any gear on them, they're actually getting some benefit from that. That's good to know. The other thing I can think about is like booking Genbo. I'm like, should I book Genbo? During the CVC, it would be a lot of CVC points. Yeah, man, if using lifesteal, this might actually work. have to think about putting in life skill. Okay, so clearly we're stuck, but I'm gonna try and push that boss today. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm not gonna hold you guys here forever. I did do some artifact enhancing. Did we get anything? Some gems. Cool. Anything here I care about? No. I need to decide what I want to do with my area bone. Like, I have 1,000 gold medals, and I was like, where do I want to spend these? I'm not sure yet. Maybe if we... I don't know, man. I'm so torn. I'm so torn between like trying to figure out a way to get Spider and just like moving on and ignoring Spider and getting the other things done. All right, I'll think about it more. I'll let you guys know at some point. Oh, one more thing. Okay, sorry. No, I know we keep one more thing. Doom Tower. Doom Tower opened up, and we did clear to the first boss, and now we killed him. So that's awesome. Yeah, I can't even remember all the bosses in this rotation. It would be wonderful if I could get to the boss that drops the lifesteal, or what's it called? Blood something or other. I don't even know if I can see it in here. Bloodthirst? Yeah, it'd be nice if I get Bloodthirst. This is actually going to be like a nice set on this account. Like, normally this set is not that good because you just get healers and stuff, but for an account that can't pull anything but mystery shards, like, your options to like just pull a healer to solve your problems are very limited. So yeah, it'd be nice to farm that boss. All right, that's it. I'll see you later. Cheers. Hey y'all, we're back with another update. Just collected our daily login reward for day 61, which was 500 energy, so that's kind of nice. Particularly, I can speak, I know how to do that. Because we're on the Dragon Tournament right now with the 3x drop rate for speed. So that is what I have been doing pretty much since yesterday. I waited for this event to start and then started claiming all my energy refills today. The clan versus clan finished last night. Unfortunately, the clan I was in lost. I kind of saved some resources with the thought of maybe doing like a push at the very end because we were like 20,000 points away. But then they pushed up like 80,000 points higher than us, and I couldn't close that gap by myself. So I just let it go, and that's how it is. Clan quests, we're almost going to finish the increased defense in Tag Arena quest. We'll finish that today, most likely. So yeah, we've just been going hard on this Dragon Tournament. I've been trying to think about, like, what do I actually need to do in the game? Like, obviously I need this, like, Faction Wars stuff, but I'm like, okay, what are my broader goals? Like, where am I actually stuck? For Faction Wars, it's mostly just leveling champs. And so I've been thinking about that and like what I need to do and what would be good for this account. I think I do want to pick up a lot of this Relentless gear. If I think getting the shield or the armor gears in really good Relentless gear is going to be important. So yeah, I'm farming a bunch of the campaign, right, or a bunch of Dragon 20 right now for this tournament and for the 3x speed, hoping to improve that. I do still want to kind of try and get my shield guard to be able to solo the Palace of Aravia boss in in Nightmare. That would be kind of good too. So I don't know, I'm thinking about that as well. But to do that, I would also need life skill gear, which I farm in Dragon. So yeah, we've just been farming Dragon a lot. And I've had like 100% win rate in Dragon 20, which is really nice. I was kind of worried about the fact that like so much of my team is Spirit, but honestly, this team works fine. I haven't failed once. I mean, it's not fast, but honestly, I don't care how long things take. I have plenty of time in this game. I'm always limited by energy, not time, so that makes no difference to me. Forge Pass is coming along really nicely, so we'll finish that up. We've got 4 days to finish it, and we need probably 2 to actually accomplish, or actually maybe less than 2. Are we gonna finish it today? We need what? 10? No, 5, 10. 5, 15, 25, and we get 20 a day. Yeah, so we'll finish that Forge Pass tomorrow. What else? So Doom Tower has opened up, right, the next rotation, and we pushed up and got through the Magma Dragon boss here. We'll push up again. So that's one of the things I'm thinking about too, is like, where am I going to get stuck in Doom Tower, and do I need to level up any champions specifically for Doom Tower? That's part of what's going into my like what's next stage. I'm like super torn on whether to unlock the mine or not, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save up to 2,000 gems, and then every time I get 500 over that, I'm going to unlock stages of the mine until it's fully unlocked. with the thought that like if I think I can snipe some top tournament rewards with like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 energy resets, I'll do that. So yeah, that's on the list as well. What else? I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. Let's check the advanced quests. Do we have any faction war bosses? Tag arena with 4 different affinities. I should do that right now. Oh, we need to ascend an artifact. Okay, I'll do that. Glyphs, Doom Tower, Crypt Keys. I don't see any. I don't see any missions to do. Faction Wars bosses. Who do we have in Faction Wars today? Any potential teams we could work on? Undead is on my list. I need to level up this what's her name, sorceress. Undead is one of those factions, like, honestly, like Undead, and I was gonna say Knights Revenant, but honestly I think I might try and farm what's his name, Excruciator, the Knight Revenant guy. Remember how I said I can technically leave one faction unfinished because I'll always have 2 factions a day? So as long as Executioner, that's his name, as long as I can do one of the bosses, I can always do the quest, right? So Undead might be the faction I actually leave off. Skinwalkers, Lizard Men's done. Skinwalkers, we just got Yaga, so we're gonna work on him. Knights Revenant is probably the second hardest one to do right now. Demon Spawn, I've got a bunch of rares for. Ogren, I've got a bunch of rares for. Orcs, we've got Galek and a few others. High Elves, Dark Elves, Sacred Order, Barbarians, Banner Lords, we're all finished. Shadowkin, we've got Genbo, and Dwarves, that might be another hard one. Yeah, so I think I'm just not going to worry about Undead. I think Undead is the one we just leave off for now. Trying to think if there's any login rewards or anything for Undead. Do I have anybody interesting in here at all? In terms of rares, not really. She is farmable in the campaign, which is kind of nice, but she doesn't really have any AoEs or anything. Yeah, I think we're just gonna not worry about Undead. Cool. So we won't worry about that. Yeah, pretty good. The one thing that's a little bit of a bummer is I have to farm all 5 of my champions, or I have to have all 5 of my champions in my team to do Dragon's Lair. So I can't level any food right now, which is a little annoying. I mean, we are getting good results out of the Guardian Pit still. Look, hey, we're about to get another set. So we'll get a bunch of 3 stars that we can use. You know, in probably like 3 or 4 days. I'm trying to think, like, I'm not sure entirely where I want to use them yet. I think I want to make one more level 60, or not level 60, level 40 Shadowkin, because I think that's probably one of the factions I'm most close to finishing. But yeah, overall I'm not sure what entirely my plan is going to be, to be honest. I think I do want to try and get my shield guard. I think that's probably the most important thing, because I still need to level a lot of food, and if I could do it in Palace of Aravia boss, that would be so nice. I just don't know, like, if I'm going to be able to actually get that high. It's pretty stat hungry. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to do on stream, or on video. I wanted to level up some of my gear, so let's see, what do we get here? Got a 5-star. Can we get a double speed roll? No. Actually, you know what? Let's take it up to +8. How much does it cost? Like 20k? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, 9 speed is actually, it's still good. We got this one as well. Give me the double speed. Oof, 9 again. Crit rate on that one, though. That's nice. Oh. Well, actually, honestly, 15% crit rate. I mean, these aren't bad pieces. This one's kind of interesting. I'm just going to take it up to 8. No speed, but, I mean, crit damage, crit rate, accuracy. That's not bad. This, what do I want to do with this? Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to see if I can get a triple roll, and then if I triple rolled that, I would use a Chaos Ore on it. I'm gonna take this up. Ooh, double roll and res. Nah, we'll just sell that. Give me a triple roll here. This is 6 stars. This would be amazing. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. Okay. Well, we got a couple of pieces that are interesting. I mean, we'll keep them around for sure. Picked up this guy too. I like this. Would love a double speed on accuracy. Double crit rate. Okay. Let's see if we can get double crit rate here. I just like to get all this gear as kind of like a baseline that we can use in the Hell Hades optimizer to try and... do I want to do anything with this? I don't think so. This piece is one that I thought was really cool, actually. HP percent, speed, attack, defense, 6-star lifesteal. Like, honestly, this could be a solid piece. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, we got to take this to level 12. Give me speed. Dude, 23 speed. Holy crap, that's so good on this account. Wow, triple roll speed. Oh, that's juicy. That is juicy right there. Damn. Hell yeah. And it's 6-star. We could like literally make this like a 31 speed chest if we had a max glyph. I probably wouldn't use a glyph like this. I need to figure out what I want to use this, like what gears or like which champion I want to use this on. But especially, like I said, given like normally endgame players are like, oh, lifesteal is like not that good, and that's fair. I don't hardly use any characters on lifesteal on my main account. But for an account like this, which can't pull a bunch of like top tier healers, lifesteal is going to be a lot more important. At 23 speed, woof, that's beautiful. Okay, very happy about that. Let's roll up the rest of these. Okay, we're just going to leave that at 8. This one's kind of interesting. Toxic accuracy. 70% crit rate. That's actually not bad. Like, honestly, some of these pieces are, like, pretty good. Relative to what we have. Speed and crit rate. Let's see if we can get defense. See if we can get another defense. Not bad, actually. Crit damage, it's 6-star. I mean, the fact that all these things are 6-star is really nice. I don't know who's going to use Stalwart. Oh, nah, let's just sell it. I want to be... One of the things I want to do on this account is be a lot more stingy with what gear I level up. Alright, cool. We got our sparring pit done. Let me set the timers on that. It was 231, right? Yeah, okay. Let's do these advanced quests. What do we have? Tag arena with 4 different affinities. Okay, we can get that done. Well, let's take you out and put Genbo in. Okay, that should work. Oh, that was another thing I did. I'll show you after we finish this fight. I spent all of my gold bars in the arena, which I think I've mostly been investing them into Spirit. I just have so many Spirit champions, especially the fact that Djala or whatever epic lizard man we got for the fusion is also Spirit. I'm just like, dude, we definitely got to go Spirit. So I grabbed crit damage node. I did take up accuracy 1 more level. How much is it going to cost? Yeah, 700. See, that's the thing is like, this is like 300, and then we go from 300 to 700. So honestly, I should probably just take up like a bunch of this stuff to level 6 because there's just such a huge gap in the cost. Like every time you go into like a gold, right? Like, because this is from silver to gold. That's when you see those big increase in costs. So yeah, it probably makes sense to just go ahead and get a bunch of these up to +6. I should maybe take this one up too. I don't know. I have to think about the spiders too. Because it's going to be so much faster than trying to get a couple like just this one to +10. So even though we do want the accuracy. Honestly, even with Rhonda only having like 160 accuracy, she still manages to land Brimstone like a lot. Like it's not a huge problem. Like she always lands in a Nightmare clan boss. To be fair, Nightmare only has like 150 res. So that's, or you only need like 150 accuracy for Nightmare. So that's fine. But even like Dragon, she lands it most of the time pretty well. Even though that boss has like way higher resistance than what you would think. Like you'd think you'd want like 200 accuracy, but she does it, and it works. So can't complain. All right, I think that's probably going to be it for what I need to do on stream or on video. I'm just going to keep farming, farming the dragon. until all this energy is gone. Actually, it's really nice that we got this 200 energy. I mean, if I could pick up more, like, if I could pick up a triple speed roll in a speed set, that would be amazing. I mean, even 6-star double speed rolls are still big upgrades for me. So, you know, I definitely want to get as much speed gear as possible. I know it's like, oh, the speed meta is dead, but at this level of account, like, that speed gear is just super important. So yeah, we're going to do that. That's probably going to consume the next few days. Honestly, we're just going to farm there and not really worry too much about the rest of the progress on the account. This is more like we're in that like kind of waiting stage. I mean, it's not really a waiting stage, but it's like we're looking at more like long-term progress now. Or we're just doing gear farming now that we finished all the missions for Arbor. Well, we didn't finish them, but we're stuck. We can't really do Spider right now. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Doom Tower. But all right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Cheers.